Hello, I'm with Mr. Lim Fang Xuan, who is a fund manager at Lion Global Investors, who will share his views about the outlook for the global economies and stock markets. Let me start by asking you your views about the outlook. Are you positive about the outlook for the global economies and stock markets, Fang Xuan?
Yes, we are quite positive on the outlook, particularly for the economies. Global economies are now on a recovery path, as we've seen in the latest GDP numbers. For the third quarter of last year, we've seen the GDP of global markets, global economies recovering. And this year, we expect the global economies to continue on recovery path, although the rate of growth is expected to be relatively muted. I think for the global economies, we're expecting about 3 to 4% growth. And for the markets, we are also very positive on the outlook this year. I think this is the second year of recovery for stock markets. Last year, we had a tremendous rally, particularly in Asian markets. This year, we expect markets to continue to go up because with the global economies on the recovery mode, we expect earnings to recover this year as well. And this year, if you look at Asian earnings, they are expected to grow about 28%. So as a result, markets should trend upward this year.
Where do you see the most exciting opportunities in the global stock markets for 2010?
If you look at the global economies, there is recovery everywhere. Where there's strong growth is really in China. We've seen very strong growth in China. We're also seeing very strong growth in India. Now, apart from these two economies, the rest of Asia is also growing quite rapidly this year. So overall, we are very positive on the Asian economies outlook for this year. Now, in terms of the markets, valuations right now are relatively fair. They're not expensive. But we do think that with the interest rate outlook, particularly in the developed markets where we expect interest rates to remain low for the time being, and the fact that there's a lot of liquidity in the system, we do think that there is a very good environment for the stock market, particularly Asian stock markets.
Finally, Fang Xuan, markets clearly come with risks. While you're positive on the markets, what are some of the key risk factors that investors should be mindful of for 2010?
Okay, I think one of the risk factors that we have to consider is the sustainability of the US economy, the recovery. We have seen the recovery primarily due to the fact that there's been low interest rates and also the fiscal stimulus in the US. Now, I think one of the key concerns is whether the authorities will pull back prematurely the fiscal and monetary stimulus. That would affect the market. Another risk, I think, is also in terms of inflation. We've seen that food prices have started to come up, particularly in Asia. And that is a concern to us because even though interest rates in the global economies are low, we may see some interest rates being hiked in Asia because of these inflation concerns. And another risk, I think, is also the earnings recovery. There could be some disappointment in earnings this year, and that could affect the economies as well.